Wondering, is it true that Yahweh's name can be spelled both as Yahweh, the later being enunciated as a Yud? Um, I'm not sure I understood what you're saying, Joy. I don't know if you mean like yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, but maybe what you mean or what you read means is the fact that the letter Yud. Well, for instance, in the name Chava, it is said that her name was Chaya, the mother of the living, Chaya, which comes from Chai. Chaim is life. Chaim, plural, because there are two lives. This one and the eternal one. But the people who are as animals, they only have one. So they worship Chai, the beast, the Elohim of this reality in which there's one life. So, when Chaya, Eve, listened to the serpent, her youth became elongated and it touched the earth because her reality went down to a lower reality, and therefore her name went from Chaya to Chava because her Yud became a Vav. That is a different letter. Now, if because of that, perhaps you read something along these lines of what I understand you are saying, it would be a saying that Yahweh, the Vav could be changed with a Yud, and therefore will be Yah. But actually, well, I believe I could explain something very important with that. But yeah, regarding the pronunciation is what I didn't understand what you're saying, because there's one pronunciation, the one that he gave us through Moshe, Yahweh. But when we think about this that I just said regarding Chaya and Chava, it is interesting that I have always said that Yahweh is a representation of the first and last. Yah is the first, Weh is the last, the second coming. Interestingly enough, the Vav represents the Son of Man, who is the last. The Yud, the arm of Yahweh who came down to give us the Spirit. So Yahushua is set apart. That's why he would be represented by the Yud, which is set apart from the line over which we write. So the Yud and the Hey represent Yahushua, who is set apart at the right hand of the Father above in the heavens, like the Yud. The second coming would be the second coming of Yah. However, through Mikael, who would become the prodigal son, therefore he would sin, and that would become Avav, like all men, like Chaya, who became Chava, because her Yud went down to a lower reality. So Yah would be first and last of Yahweh, but the second syllable would be We with a Vav, because of what the second coming would come to do. I hope that is clear. So it's very interesting, because, well, I pretty much was able to find a teaching with this that you said, but I'm not sure regarding what you said or the pronunciation that you mentioned. So the only connection that I see is that I just said regarding the Yud becoming a Vav in the name Yahweh, because he represents the second coming, when he would fall like Eve did when she became Chava instead of Chaya.